Hello and welcome to a special presentation of In the Money Media. Not who Mikey P, Mike Provozi, my main man PTF here. And we got some special video content for these special wagers this weekend for California Crown. We're going to kick off PTF. They have some special 2-day doubles for the weekend. And we have Saturday and Sunday racing. These are some big Breeders' Cup preps in the California Crown weekend. 2-day doubles this weekend. The first one we'll focus on Grade 2 Eddie D stakes, and that's 6.5 on the grass on Saturday. It's race number 8 at Santa Anita, and then that coincides with the California Sprint Championship on Sunday. How do you see this? We have 15% takeout, $5 minimums on these wagers.
I love this. Very player-friendly terms, and those terms factor into my approach for these wagers. For me, these 2-day ones, they're not a place to be spready. These are a place to take a stand and press top opinions. There's going to be other pools, both on the day and in these special wagers, where you have an opportunity to spread. But for me, I'm going to try to be as surgical as possible. And in this first daily double, combining the Eddie D and the Santa Anita Sprint Championship, that means I'm just going to go ahead and single number 11, Big Invasion, likely favorite, but a live favorite to me. Got back to form in the Harvey Pack last time out. This horse has been a pet of mine for a long time, even if I did get a little tired of his act a bit earlier in this year. But I just think he's the fastest horse in the race and going to get a great setup. There are questions about the distance. He's never gone 6.5, but I think he has the right combination of speed and stamina to handle it. In some other pools, I'll want some backups, but here I'm all about Big Invasion, and I'm going to tie him to 2 runners on Sunday in the Santa Anita Sprint Championship with very similar profiles. They both have back numbers good enough to win a race like this and maybe even be divisional type players. They're both coming off a poor race and a long layoff. The 2 runners I'm talking about are number 1, Fort Bragg, and number 5, Straight No Chaser. I'm going to play Big Invasion to those 2 and hopefully be able to get the money in this pool. Any other horses you would want to throw in a bet like this?
Well, I knew you were going to be on Big Invasion. I know that's your especially last year. I know you had him in the Breeders' Cup Heading Challenge, and there's you guys are big fans of that horse. Sorry to bring that up, but I do think that the 6.5 hits this horse right between the eyes. I mean, his style to be able to sit and it plays more like a mile anyway, but his big kick is going to be awfully interesting going down the hill. So I think that he's a definite use. There's some others in here though, especially if he doesn't maybe show his best. I like a price. I've been chasing Iman a little bit. The 7 horse in here is 20-1 morning line. He's another one. Lots of 5.5 races and doesn't quite get there. Well, let's see what the 6.5 does, especially coming off the Kentucky Downs race. This horse gets to shrink up a little bit. You know he's going to be flying late. Yes, face the horses like Irish Aces, Dream Shake. Those are decent horses. Grooms All Business. You see Cogburn in this horse's line. So I do think that that's one with a big morning line. That's going to be a big price that is a use. There's some other locals you might be able to use, like the 9 Fast Buck, the 10 Noble Reflection, 12 and 30-1 on the morning line. So if you're looking at trying to get separators, those are huge prices. A lot of money, I think, will flow through Big Invasion here. And I agree on your horses for Sunday. You have the Baffert horse, Fort Bragg. You have Straight No Chaser. Both, I do think, legitimate graded stakes horses facing horses that are stepping up, that need to prove themselves. They've run fast enough. Now you have to deal with the layoffs, but I just think it has to be one of those 2 on Sunday. So I'm going to try to get some big prices Saturday into those 2 on Sunday, and hope they go 1-2 around the track.